Well, the 2011 Tour de France is just about to get underway, and I thought we would have a talk with the voice of cycling, Mr. Phil Liggett. We're here in the press centre where all the action happens for us, I guess, as journalists.
It's big, isn't it?
It is. There's a lot more people. How many journalists are there on the Tour de France?
Approaching 850.
You'd know most of them. How many have you done now?
I hate to admit it, Scott, this is my 39th.
39th Tour de France. Wow.
It seems like last year when I saw the first one.
It'd be amazing, I guess, the evolution. We spoke to Stuart O'Grady about how the tours have evolved. In the 15 years that he's ridden it.
Yeah.
But for you, you've seen it way back in the day.
Well, I went back to the days of Louis Ocaña, and then, of course, Eddie Merckx was still racing then, and they were great icons in the sport. And then we see all the changes, taking the control, then Indurain, then Lance, and so it goes on now.
Well, this year starts, I guess, already with a little bit of controversy about the big favourite in Alberto Contador. I guess the rules are allowing him to ride, so it's perhaps not his fault, and maybe it's the process of the Court of Arbitration that's actually at fault here, allowing him to be here at the start line. I guess he's the big favourite. He's my tip. Is it your tip?
He is, actually. I agree entirely with what you say. The tardiness of the UCI, the World Anti-Drugs Agency, and now the Central Arbitration of Sport, they're all at fault, and I hope that at the end of the day we're not faced with a summer farce in the Tour de France, which is still possible. Having said that, for the time being, Contador is the man, and the crowd booed him yesterday at the presentation, which I thought was poor form, and I hope that doesn't continue.
What about the rest of the stage? Mark Cavendish, of course, a big favourite. We've just had the press conference for HTC High Road team. He's also up there with Matt Goss in the same team, two very fast sprinters. It's going to be a little bit different for that team this year?
Well, one thing we can be assured of with that team is there'll be no infighting as to who gets the win, because they're only happy if one of the team wins and they don't care which one. That still applies to Mark Cavendish. Matty Goss, first tour for him, it's a huge thing for him today. And if he wins a stage, it'd be a fantastic tour. But he's got the form, and he might well do so. We heard Mark Renshaw in the conference suggest that Cavendish might win 4 or 5 stages. I saw Mark Cavendish frown. I'd like to think he would. But this is a tough opening week. This is not a series of flat days taking us down to the Alps. We've got Super Best. We've got a hilly finish on stage 1. We've got the team time trial on stage 2. And with no time bonuses, they know that the guy that wins the first day is the Maillot Jaune. And I think the team that wins the time trial, they might carry the leader for a few days. So there's a lot to race for early on.
Well, we talk about teams and I guess the strength of the teams, particularly for the team time trial. Cadel Evans, our big favourite for Australia. His team,
He's
I think,
my favourite too.
Yeah, well, I think BMC is stronger than his previous team. Is it going to be strong enough to get him right through? And is he in the form of his life, perhaps?
I think he might be. Cadell's not a big talker when it comes to saying how well he's going, but he's very pleased with the way his season has gone. He's won two good stage races, big stage races, finished second for the 4th time in the Dauphiné. I think he's ready better than ever before for the Tour. He believes that he can do it, and that's most important. I think you're right about the team. It's not the best team, but it's a team that will work for him. Of that, there's no doubt, and they'd love to see him succeed. So we'll see, but he's the man that could take advantage from any infighting between Alberto Contador and Andy Schleck. That's why he's got a real chance.
Well, his mindset, I think, is so much better than it has been in the past. So I think the other reason why I think he has a better chance than what he has had. Yeah. Well, look, it's all about to happen here in France. Certainly looking forward to your call as well, Phil. Congratulations on the longevity of
I hope we get the winner right in the first day. It's always tough.
It is uphill as well, and it's not going to be a typical
bonus
sprint, so it might be someone.
I'm going
for
Gilbert.
Gilbert?
I think Gilbert will open up the ante, or Matt Goss.
What about the team time trial stage 2?
I've gone in my little picks for a competition we do on television, and I've gone for Garmin Cervelo to win, but that's going to be a terrific team time trial. Okay. And between the top teams, Sky, HTC, it's just going to be very close at the finish.
Radio Shack, 4 big contenders.
They've got to be
so
in
they'll
there.
Be there.
They've got to be in there.
Certainly a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, Phil.
Thanks, Scott.
Well, looking forward to it.